After picking up the dragon pearl, our hero Lin Moyu moved a little further beyond the Thunder Canyon, where he found a hidden cave. Passing through that hidden cave, as he reached deeper inside, he saw a massive thunder palace before him. It was enormous, and lightning continuously crackled around it. Fortunately, Lin Moyu already possessed a sword-like key capable of unlocking this thunder palace. The moment he activated it upon the palace, the entire structure began to shake violently. The enormous gates rumbled and opened with thunderous sounds as lightning flashed wildly around them. As the doors opened, dust swept out, and the inside of the palace came into view. However, the interior was not as grand as expected. It was broken, ancient, and filled with surging lightning currents. Right in the middle of the palace lay a coffin, from which continuous waves of thunder and lightning were rising like rippling energy. Staring at that coffin, our hero's expression turned serious as he said softly, "I remember, the god of thunder was killed by the king of desolate beasts. Did they fight here?" Saying this, he looked around cautiously and moved forward with full alertness. When he reached close to the coffin, he saw a corpse inside. Surprisingly, the corpse had not decayed at all even now. Streams of lightning flowed from its body, wrapping it in electric waves. Seeing this, our hero murmured in shock, "This is the corpse of the god of thunder. I never expected that even after so many years, his body would remain perfectly intact." Continuing his observation, his attention fell upon the thunder god's forehead, where he noticed a strange symbol. Looking at it carefully, he muttered, "This should be the place where the electric grass is kept." Immediately, he took out the electric grass, which can be used to awaken the god of thunder. As soon as our hero brought the electric grass near the thunder god's corpse, the lightning emanating from the body began to react violently. The thunderous energy intertwined with the lightning from the electric grass, forming a powerful electrical swirl in the air. Within moments, the electric grass began to disintegrate, consumed by the awakening power of the thunder god. From inside the coffin, powerful lightning suddenly burst forth again. Seeing this, our hero quickly stepped back as the thunder god's corpse began to rise into the air. From the body, waves of intense lightning spread throughout the palace. The sight made Lin Moyu's heart tremble, his eyes widened in fear. The thunder god's corpse was slowly opening its eyes. Terrified, he gasped, "The thunder god has awakened." In front of him, the thunder god released devastating lightning energy. The entire chamber was consumed by violent electric storms. The lightning waves intensified rapidly, becoming even more terrifying and destructive. The entire palace inside the cave lit up with blinding flashes. Suddenly, a brilliant sword tore through the storming lightning and entered the palace, flying directly into the hands of the thunder god. Holding the sword, the thunder god said, "I didn't expect that before my death, I would once again see my dearest companion. Thank you, human child." Our hero stood there, completely stunned by what he was witnessing. He couldn't believe his eyes or understand what was happening. Trembling, he asked, "What do you mean? Aren't you awake?" The thunder god, whose eyes shone with lightning, looked at him calmly and replied, "This is just a fragment of my lingering soul, entrusted within the electric grass. My true soul has long perished in that great battle." Then, by using one of his divine skills, he projected all the events of the outside world before him. Every part of the spiritual realm became visible to him. Observing everything, he said softly, "It seems that in recent years, humanity has developed greatly." Then turning toward Lin Moyu, he asked in a serious tone, "Is Antares still alive?" Hearing his question, our hero replied, "The ancient Earth Dragon Senior now resides in the upper space." The thunder god nodded slightly and said, "Good. As long as he still exists, this world remains safe. I can rest easy now. I must leave. Young human, you must work hard to become a transcendent god. Only by becoming one can you gain the right to speak among the divine. Finally, allow me to give you a gift." As he continued speaking, his body slowly began to dissolve into electricity. When his words ended, His entire form faded away completely. The lightning energy from his body condensed into the shape of a sword, and a massive bolt of lightning struck down from the sky. That lightning transformed into a divine sword, shattered into countless streams of energy, enveloping Lin Moyu's entire body. The moment he was engulfed in that lightning, countless notifications appeared before him. Electricity immunity increased by 11%. Electricity immunity increased by 1%. One after another, the notifications continued to flood in. His body was continuously absorbing the thunder god's electric power, increasing his lightning resistance far beyond its previous limits. Finally, the last notification appeared before him. Your lightning element immunity has reached the maximum limit. You are now permanently immune to lightning element. Because of this, lightning began to surge and sparkle across Lin Moyu's entire body. Looking at the change, he whispered in awe, "From this moment onward, I am completely immune to the lightning element. All the lightning energy in this world can no longer harm me. I've directly broken through the impossible limit of immunity. This is truly the blessing of the god of thunder." Just then, powerful bolts of lightning began swirling around him, just as they once did around the thunder god himself. At that very moment, another notification appeared before him. You have obtained a medium-level godhood. Absorb the godhood to become a deity or comprehend its divine power to become a god-level powerhouse. You have acquired the godhood of the god of thunder. Merge the godhood to become the new god of thunder. For an instant, his entire being became one with lightning. His body radiated divine electricity. Shocked, he exclaimed, "Just like with the god of venom, I've inherited the legacy of the god of thunder." He then looked at the electric crystal in his hand. It was a mythical grade material, possessing the power of the law of electricity. Realizing what it contained, he said in disbelief, "The law? These crystals actually contain the power of the law. Only a transcendent god possesses the right to speak among the divine. Are the gods perhaps plotting something among themselves? I don't have that level of strength yet, but maybe someday I'll learn the truth from senior Antares." Suddenly, the entire cave began to shake violently. Seeing this, our hero shouted, "No, this place is about to collapse." Cracks spread rapidly along the walls and ceiling as the cavern began to crumble. Lin Moyu ran with all his strength, dashing out as the entire area collapsed behind him. In an instant, the entire canyon was obliterated by roaring lightning. As the thunder faded, rain began to fall from the sky the same way it had when the god of poison's body had disintegrated. Watching the divine rain pour down, Lin Moyu whispered, "The rain of the fallen god." So the Thunder Canyon truly was the resting place of the god of thunder. This rain of the fallen gods falls in every realm, whether it's the human world or anywhere else. It descends upon all. In the midst of this, we see the dragon. Watching the rain of the fallen gods, he speaks softly. In the end, he's gone. I never expected that brat to possess the thunder god's sword, but this is good. At least now, you're finally free. Meanwhile, the rain poured furiously in the human world as well. Seeing it, Meng looked slightly astonished and murmured to himself, "Another god has fallen? For 1,000 years, there hasn't been a single reign of the fallen gods. How come two have fallen all of a sudden?" The story then shifts to Mohan, where we see him sitting before his teacher. Mohan says respectfully, "Teacher, can you help me calculate Zioyu's situation?" In front of him, his teacher sat completely shrouded in shadow, his figure hidden from sight. Listening to Mohan's words, he calmly replied, "You know very well that every divination requires a drop of your blood." Mohan's expression turns serious as he answers firmly, "A drop of blood is nothing. Please, teacher, help me." After performing the calculation, the teacher finally says, "Don't worry, your younger brother is safe and sound." Hearing this, Mohan exhales in relief, whispering softly, "That's good. Thank you, teacher." Then, the story once again shifts back to our hero. He had moved a little further, attempting to leave the Thunder Canyon, when suddenly he sensed something behind him. A tablet, surrounded by a powerful unknown force, was speeding toward him. Startled, he turned around and exclaimed, "What is that thing?" Behind him, he saw a massive stone tablet rushing closer. His eyes widened in confusion. He couldn't make sense of what it was. Acting on instinct, he immediately activated his skeleton wings and tried to fly away. But since it was a restricted zone, he couldn't take off. Seeing this, he muttered nervously, "As expected, the anti-flight restriction is still active." And then, the enormous stone tablet crashed down right beside him. As soon as it landed, he looked at it in shock and gasped. A primal rune. I never expected a primal rune to be hidden here. The stone began to form a circular pattern on the ground. The rune symbol already present in his hand started glowing automatically, activating on its own. He raised his hand toward the primal rune tablet, aiming directly at it. At that moment, red streams of energy burst out from the tablet, rushing toward our hero, surrounding him completely as their mysterious power engulfed his body. Friends, this chapter comes to an end. To everyone watching, thank you for joining us on this adventure. If you're excited to see what happens next, let me know in the comments, ask for more chapters, and I'll keep them coming. If you'd like to support the channel and be part of our family, consider joining as a member. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help grow this community. Until next time, stay tuned.